PJ Carlissimo and Tom Penner, NBA analysts. Chris Broussard, always ready to go as well. And let's check in with Chris now, standing courtside, with more on the talk surrounding the possibility of LeBron James and or Carmelo Anthony coming to the Lakers after this coming season. What can you tell us, Chris?
Well, Sage, I won't dismiss this out of hand because they are the Lakers. They're the NBA's glamour franchise. They're in a wonderful city, and they've got Hollywood. But right now, at this moment, this is unrealistic. Let's start with LeBron James. Next year, I believe he will either stay in Miami or he will go back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James understands legacy. He understands that very much. And for a player of that caliber to bounce around to 3 teams now, chasing rings, that's not great for your legacy. But what is great is the potential of going home to Cleveland, winning that city a championship for the first time in any sport in nearly 50 years, or staying in Miami and trying to accumulate more rings there and building that into a dynasty. Now, let's look at Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo is very close with Kobe Bryant. He and his wife, Lala, do live in Los Angeles in the offseason. They have a home there. They go back and forth between New York and Los Angeles. But Melo loves what New York has done for him. It's raised his profile on the national level. He loves having his team in the country's biggest city. I'd say right now there's a 75% chance that he stays in New York. Remember, New York will also have cap room, major cap room in 2015. So Melo just would have to wait 1 year before they can bring free agents to New York. So very slim chance he would go to the Lakers right now. And remember, he and Mike D'Antoni did not hit it off at all when they coached and played together in New York. So that would be a hindrance as well to Melo.
Very good point. That is our insider, Chris Broussard, with the latest on this talk. Oh, we've been hearing this chatter for a while, guys. Tom, let me start with you, though, and you're shaking your head already. I mean, but the dollar side, financially.
That was no fun. That was no fun. This
okay,
could happen.
Do it again, Broussard.
This could happen.
Could it financially? Because the word is, and or.
Yeah. You got to start with can they do it? And the answer is yes, because they've cleared the decks now. Without Dwight Howard back, Steve Nash, his $10 million is the only money on the books. Otherwise, it's all clear. Here's the question. It's no longer just about the money. It's about the chance to contend and win. And at 36 years old, coming off of that injury, can Kobe Bryant recruit and say we can do it together? Can he last long enough? There's so many unknowns here. How is he going to play? How is he going to recover? How is this going to work with that group? Things could go poorly in Miami. The bright lights of LA could very well be there. I mean, I'm sorry. New York's great. Miami's great. But going and getting together on the Lakers, we're going to watchdog this all year. Coach, would you want to coach him?
I'll take a chance. I think anybody would love to try and make it work. But the interesting thing to me is what you talked about. What if Miami keeps winning? LeBron's not going to listen to anybody.
Agreed.
If New York continues to struggle and not get it done, Melo may listen to anybody. My money's on Kobe. Kobe's going to get back, I think, to what he was. So it's going to be interesting. Those guys, at least in Miami, you had people who were willing to take secondary roles. That trio, that would be a challenge.
You've dealt with some egos in your day as a head coach in the NBA, but LeBron, Carmelo, Kobe, wow.
A couple balls.
PJ, Tom, Chris Broussard with the latest on, again, the chatter about what could happen after next season in LA.